Good afternoon, Cardinals, and welcome to this week's broadcast. I'm Devin Villarreal.
And I'm Andrew Emilius. UIW is nearing the end of its search for a new president. Our very own Steven Sanchez went around campus to ask students what they'd want to know and ask the prospective candidates.
The UIW Presidential Search Committee has received the names of the applicants to fill the vacant role from Academic Search Incorporated. The committee will invite the finalists to campus later this month, so UIWtv decided to ask students what they want to know and what they want to tell the prospective candidates.
I really like how it's not a big campus, so it's really easy to get around, but we definitely need more parking and access to parking, so it's a big deal.
One thing that they should definitely improve on is the parking on campus, especially for commuters. I think that's a very hard situation. One thing they absolutely should not change, I think, is all the events that they have here, such as like on Dewey Lawn or something like that, because I feel like it shows like who we are as a campus and it gets students engaged in different activities. So.
President Agnesi did a really good job with encouraging people to go study abroad and explore different programs, and I think that was a really good thing that he would talk to the students about. So I feel like the new president should have that similar initiative to encourage students to explore diversity and encourage them to meet different people from different cultures and that kind of stuff.
While UIW students have differing views on what the next president should work toward, everyone seems to agree that the university's values and events should continue into the future. Reporting for UIWtv, I'm Steven Sanchez.
Those are some great thoughts brought up by students. I know we just want the new president to feel at home. Earth Day will be celebrated later this month, and once again, Steven went out to ask students what they thought of the recycling on campus.
While the university has taken steps to be a more green campus, many students believe that more can still be done. Though the study rooms in the Maybe Library are some of the most used rooms on campus, they do not have recycling bins, only trash cans.
I think it would be better to have them in the study rooms because people are lazy and they probably won't recycle if they're just out in the lobby versus having it right here when you're studying.
I feel like in each room would be pretty beneficial. It may be a little more work to go in and get them all, but still I think it's an easier option for people to put their trash in there. I mean, if people can't feel if they don't want to go outside, then it's just an easier option.
I personally don't think so because you see the recycling bins laying around. You see a couple of posters saying don't forget to recycle or something like that. And I guess it's not more informative about the effects of recycling, and I think they should take a little further action into it.
I think they're doing as much as they can probably with their budget because we are a small school. I don't see as many recycling bins as larger schools that I've been to, so I think we could definitely be better about that.
While the university has made a conscious effort to go more green, we found at least one area that can still be improved, our very own library. Reporting for UIWtv, I'm Steven Sanchez.
Hopefully UIW can work towards becoming a greener campus for the future. UIW student Nathan Carrizales is currently in the hunt to become city councilman for District 3. His motto is refine, refresh, repair. We know you Cardinals are probably wondering who he is. Well, Valerie Lopez got the inside scoop with an exclusive interview.
UIW's very own Nathan Carrizales is running for city council. We spoke to him to hear about his experience and what motivates him.
Well, it all started when I began to do my internship with John Lujan. He was running for state representative, and so I interned for him. And I got a glimpse of how the political world is or was, and so that kind of motivated me. And after speaking with him, he was like, you know what, you should run for city council. And in the back of my mind, I was like, there's no way how I'm going to win. There's no way how I have the resources. And he said, no, but you should do it. It's a great experience, and you can have that under your belt. And so that kind of, motivated me to do it. But at the same time, I had always had an interest in politics and public service, more importantly. And so I felt like I needed to give back to my community that I've grown up in my whole life. And so I just have the passion for it, and now I'm doing it. Everything's hard about campaigning, but I'd say the hardest part would be the hours spent block walking. So one of my things is the way I get my name out there is to block walk, knock on doors, and that's all I do every single day that I'm free. Just go meet people, see what their concerns are. I've met a lot of great people, and a lot of people have brought up interesting concerns. Another hard part would be fundraising. It takes a lot of money to run campaigns, and I've been blessed to have good amount of support from family, from friends, from even random strangers, and helping to buy signs and social media, all the paying, graphic design, everything. And so, but everything's hard about it, and it's just a matter of how hard I want it, and I really want it, and so nothing's gonna stop me. So my website, everything's on my website, nathancarizales.com, and then of course my app, Nathan Carizales. Facebook, you will find every event that I'm going to and will be attending, and it's Nathan Carizales for District 3. You can call me 210-305-0406. My team, we're open. We're like I said, we run 24/7. There's no sleep on this. You'd be surprised how many phone calls and emails I get, maybe at 2 or 3 in the morning. And but that's what it's all about. And so I love it. It's a lot of fun. And I'm just ready to hit the ground running and serve the community that I've grown up in all my life.
Reporting for UIWtv, I'm Valerie Lopez.
We Cardinals wish you the best of luck in the upcoming election, Nathan. Now for news around the world. The concrete in front of the Haynes Ring Plaza, which holds the Aggie Ring statue at Texas A&M University, was vandalized early Tuesday morning. The graffiti reads, "Rape is inevitable. May as well enjoy it. Clayton Williams," with 2 arrows pointing towards the Clayton W. Williams Jr. Alumni Center building. Clayton Williams graduated from Texas A&M in 1954. The graffiti is in reference to a comment he made back in 1990 when he ran for governor. He reportedly attempted to make light of a situation by comparing bad weather to rape, saying, "If it's inevitable, just relax and enjoy it." Surveillance footage of the people committing the vandalism has been given over to the campus police for investigation.
First Baptist Church in New Braunfels held a service this past Sunday to remember the 13 people who were killed last week in a bus crash in Uvalde County. The victims were in a church minibus heading back from a choir retreat when a pickup truck crashed into them. The truck driver, 20-year-old Jack Young, and one person in the church bus survived. Both Young and the sole survivor from the bus crash were released from the hospital. No arrests have been made. Authorities and the National Transportation Safety Board are still investigating what happened.
Basil Elby made his first court appearance this weekend for allegedly starting a fire that collapsed a section of Interstate Highway. But one person who knows Elby is having a hard time believing he would do such a thing. Elby is being charged with criminal damage to property and arson for allegedly starting a massive fire which caused part of I-85 to collapse. A friend of Elby says, "Everybody's got their own little spot, and that was his spot. I don't see why someone would want to burn down their own spot." He also says that people are starting fires to intimidate others is a consistent problem that the police should be investigating other people instead of Elby.
President Trump is tossing out internet privacy protection passed under President Obama. He signed a resolution on Monday repealing the rules adopted in the final days of the Obama administration. The rules required internet service providers to get one's permission before collecting or sharing one's data. That includes browsing history, app usage, and geolocation. Opponents say that these rules will put a cap on service providers, while companies like Facebook and Google would still be collecting data. Democrats and privacy advocates claim personal information will now go to the highest bidder.
Stay tuned for your festive entertainment scoop.
Drownings are the #1 cause of accidental death for young children. Simple safety steps are the best way to prevent these tragedies. Make sure kids learn how to swim. Designate an adult water watcher to watch kids in and around water. Save the phone calls and texts for when the kids are out of the water. Properly fence all pools with fences at least 4 feet high and with self-closing, self-latching gates. When above-ground pools aren't in use, remove the ladders. When pools aren't in use, cover them. Teach kids to stay away from drains. And if a child is missing, check the pool or spa first. Consider the steps you take, then add a few more, because you never know which pool safety step will save a life, until it does. Simple steps save lives. To learn some new ones, visit poolsafely.gov.
Good afternoon, Cardinals, and welcome to UIWtv Entertainment, where you can always find the latest of what's going on and in around campus. I'm Nani Melendez Lopez. As we get closer to the end of the spring semester and closer to summer, more activities are being held on our campus. The Campus Activity Board hosted their annual Capchella event to kick off the music festival season. Here is Maddie Aguiar on the story.
UIW's CAB organization hosted Capchella this year at the Natatorium parking lot, where guests enjoyed live music from DJ Cobweb, henna tattooing, acrobats, and so much more.
Well, this is my first Capchella event, so I'm really looking forward to the different activities they have and to see just really more about campus life and to see how people interact with each other. It seems pretty cool so far, so I'm really excited for the rest of the night to come. I actually really am looking forward to getting a henna and also possibly doing zip line. So I've never done that before and it sounds really exciting.
Be able to chill, and we don't really have a lot of school events going on, so just being able to be in an actual college environment and be around a lot of people that's actually not a sports event, you know what I'm saying? Because majority of the things that go around on here, on this campus is sports related, so this isn't sports related, so I guess that's a cool way of getting people together and, having fun with the people that we know,
This event had quite the turnout. At least 400 students participated in Capchella this year, which is totally awesome. This is Maddie Aguiar reporting for UIWtv Entertainment.
I have to say, that was a great event. DJ Cobweb really had me dancing. Plus, I got a free shirt. Speaking of dancing, KUIW and other communication arts organizations kicked off the beginning of Fiesta on our campus. Fiesta Fest took place on Dubuis Lawn, where students and faculty had the chance to enjoy music, a piñata, and taquitos. We go back to Maddie Aguiar for more.
I'm here at Dubuis Lawn celebrating Fiesta Fest 2017 here at UIW, where there'll be music, food, and tons of fun.
I think it's just the happiness. That's like living life to the fullest. That's what I really like about Fiesta, bringing that out of the Hispanic culture.
Just the word fiesta alone sort of suggests, of course, that's multicultural, but I think even the word fiesta brings something out. And plus, I know there's a piñata I saw in the office, and I see it over there, and that was made by one of our students.
Say just that there's always something going around on campus, and that you should always stop by and see what's going on.
The spirit of San Antonio is definitely alive here at Fiesta Fest 2017. If you didn't make it this year, that's okay, just come next year. I'm Maddie Aguiar from UIWtv Entertainment.
There is nothing better than spending the afternoon with friends, and let's not forget the piñata. The celebration of Fiesta does not stop here. The UIW Fashion Department will be hosting their annual Cutting Edge Fashion Show, where senior students create and make their own unique collections. Plus, you get the opportunity to shop some of their clothing at the end of the show. This event will be on April 19th at the Rosenberg Sky Room, with reception at 6 and the show beginning at 7. Now, we weren't able to reveal the collections or full designs to you. You'll have to go to the fashion show for that. To RSVP, go to cuttingedge-sa.com. The Cutting Edge Fashion Show is just the tip of the celebration for Fiesta. We go to Carissa Rangel for UIWTV's special Fiesta Fashion Report.
Well, it's the most wonderful time of the year once again. UIWtv Entertainment has gone Fiesta, just like the rest of the city, and we're a little excited over here at UIWtv. I mean, can't you tell we couldn't help but fiestifying our logo? Fiesta San Antonio doesn't officially begin until April 20th. That's right after the Cutting Edge Fashion Show, but it's never too early to start planning ahead. Fiesta is an entire 10 days of citywide events, celebrating the history and culture of San Antonio and everything that makes the city such a great place to live. From Fiesta Fiesta at Hemisphere Park to student favorites like Nyosa, there is an event all day, every single day, as part of these 10 days. First things first, Fiesta is rooted in history, and we love our San Antonio traditions. You can never go wrong wearing a traditional Mexican embroidered shirt, but you shouldn't be afraid to mix it up when it comes to dressing for Fiesta. Alamo Heights Night is on the UIW campus, so you're probably looking to dress to impress. Here are some ideas on how to up your Fiesta game with some looks brought to you by Jay Lascelles Online Boutique. Now, UIWtv Entertainment has introduced you to Jay LaSalle before. Their co-founders, Jess, she graduated from UIW, and Naomi, she is currently a student here. We're gonna bring you 3 outfits of what you can wear to Fiesta. I'm here with Devin, our lovely model for the day, and this is our first look brought to you by Jay LaSalle. Now, this is called the Blooming Babes separate set, and it is a crop top short combo showcasing a stunning blue watercolor floral print, perfect for the Riverwalk. You don't have to worry about matching in this coordinating set. Each piece is $24, and it's a guaranteed fashion-forward choice as the weather is warming up. Now for our second look, we're bringing you this beautiful blouse called Flawless Frills. It's a pink cold shoulder top. Fiesta is all about pops of color. It's an easy way to stand out, and those frills are a plus. At $30, this top is sure to help you stand out in those crowds. Your friends are gonna be able to find you at Nyosa, and it's available online on Jay LaSalle's boutique. And this is a combination of these latest trends that we've been seeing, cutouts and ruffles. And for our last look with Jay LaSalle, we bring you the Fiesta Frenzy top. Now, this is more of a tribute to traditional Fiesta fashion, but this can also be modernized by wearing it as part of the off-the-shoulder trend. Bring the trend to Fiesta, and it is certainly all about the details in the Fiesta Frenzy. Embroidery is always a great way to add detail to any outfit, and of course, it's super breezy and comfortable, a guaranteed cute look at any Fiesta event. UIWtv is all about supporting students on their real-world business endeavors. So, shop UIW and stand out in the Fiesta crowds. All of the clothes you have seen here are available on Jay LaSalle's website, and they are actually planned to do a second Saturday Jay LaSalle pop-up shop this weekend at Dorchel on South Flores. And don't forget, you can see their inventory first on their Instagram. So now, onto accessories. Girls, how often is it socially acceptable to walk around wearing a crown? Hardly ever, maybe on Halloween if you do it right, but Fiesta is your time, so take it. Traditionally, paper flower crowns cost you maybe from $7 to $14. If you want to stand out, consider upping the ante by going bigger. Real or faux flower crowns. Go Frida or go home. Don a Frida Kahlo inspired flower crown or even a full halo. Now, these 2 flower crowns that you have seen are made by Con Cariño, and they are running $15 and $16. They're not as squishy as those pesky paper flowers, and you won't spend minutes on end trying to untangle the ribbon. Now, each flower crown is different. The flower selection and color are going to vary from crown to crown, from daisies to roses and other colorful blossoms. You won't need a Snapchat filter to achieve this Fiesta look. And you can take a look at her selections of crowns on her Facebook page at Con Cariño Art. You can finish off your Fiesta look with a Fiesta medal or a ton of Fiesta medals, but that's a story for another time. I'll be back next broadcast right during the middle of all this Fiesta craziness to bring you the Fiesta medals of UIW, what they look like and how you can get your hands on one. UIWtv is going to have its own Fiesta medal with student media, so keep your eyes peeled for the release. Tag UIWtv in your pictures wearing your favorite Fiesta fashions on Instagram, and who knows, maybe we'll feature our favorites in the next show. Until next time, I'm Carissa Rangel. Take it away, Nani.
Well, I'm glad I got my Fiesta going. Be sure to add all the Fiesta events to your to-do list. This brings us right into our Cardinal calendar. The first event that we have for our April calendar is the San Antonio Book Festival. If you love books and consider yourself a bookworm, then you're invited to the 5th Annual San Antonio Book Festival at San Antonio's Central Library. The event will be on April 8th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. You can build your own schedule if you go to saplf.org, look at the list of authors that are going to be attending, and plan your day. Next up, flower crowns, music, fireworks. Sounds familiar? The celebration of Fiesta continues with a block party with over 10,000 neighborhoods. Now, that is a lot of people. Alamo Heights will be celebrating the 35th Alamo Heights Night on Friday, April 21st from 5:30 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. There will be mariachi bands, food from local restaurants, and more fireworks, among many other things. Think you had enough Fiesta? If not, Viva UIW is another event that is worth mentioning. More music, more food, and good vibes. Plus, you also get an awesome free shirt, and let's not forget the giveaways. The Student Center presents the Viva UIW event on April 20th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. on the Dubuis lawn. Well, Cardinals, that's all for today. I am Nani Melendez Lopez. Stick around for your UIWtv en español.
Hola cardenales, mi nombre es Daniel Janselson y estas son las noticias de UIWtv en español. En noticias internacionales, al menos 70 personas murieron después de que un ataque de gases químicos ocurriera en el norte de Siria el pasado martes. De acuerdo a activistas, dicho ataque, el cual dejó a más de 200 personas lesionadas, fue llevado a cabo por el régimen sirio. Sin embargo, el ejército de dicho país negó el uso de armas químicas y Rusia, el aliado de Siria, negó de la misma manera su participación en dichos ataques. Hasta el momento no se ha confirmado el tipo de sustancia utilizada en el atentado y tampoco está claro si los aviones involucrados pertenecían al país sirio. Mientras tanto, el presidente de los Estados Unidos, Donald Trump, dijo durante una rueda de prensa que el ataque químico en Siria cruzó muchos límites. Dicha conferencia, la cual se llevó a cabo el día de ayer en la Casa Blanca, contó con la presencia del rey de Jordania. Trump añadió que el ataque cambió la forma en la que ve tanto a Siria como al presidente de dicho país, Bashar al-Assad. El presidente dijo que Barack Obama falló en responder a tiempo a la amenaza de la línea roja de al-Assad y declaró que dicha situación es ahora su responsabilidad. Trump expresó que aceptará dicho compromiso con orgullo. Una explosión en el metro de la ciudad rusa de San Petersburgo, la segunda ciudad más grande del país, ha dejado entre 11 y 14 muertos. El primer ministro de Rusia, Dmitry Medvedev, describió el ataque como un acto terrorista, que de acuerdo a las autoridades fue clasificado como un ataque suicida. El ADN del culpable, el cual fue identificado como Akbar John Jalilov, de 22 años de edad, fue comparado con aquel encontrado en otra bomba. Dicho explosivo fue encontrado en una segunda estación y afortunadamente pudo ser desactivado por las autoridades. En otras noticias, con comida, música en vivo y mucha diversión, es como nuestra universidad celebró el segundo Fiesta Fest anual el pasado jueves. El evento, el cual fue organizado por distintas organizaciones del Departamento de Comunicaciones, contó con la presencia de estudiantes y profesores.
Hola cardenales, nos encontramos en el Dubuis Lawn celebrando el Fiesta Fest, entre comidas, músicas y mucho más. El martes 30 de marzo, las organizaciones del Departamento de Comunicaciones celebraron el Fiesta Fest, donde estudiantes y empleados tuvieron la oportunidad de compartir y disfrutar de nuestro espíritu cardenal.
El evento lo tienen bien organizado, sobre todo, ¿verdad? Limpio, toda la presentación, todo lo que hicieron está muy bien.
Asistentes a este evento disfrutaron de un torneo de videojuegos, karaoke y música en vivo por parte de dos grupos de hip hop.
Apenas acabo de llegar, entonces veo que hay una piñata, hay música, me acabo de servir un plato lleno de comida que se ve bien buena, entonces me parece súper bien.
Bueno, cardenales, esto concluye el evento de hoy. La pasé súper rico, la comida estaba espectacular. Si no pudiste llegar este año, te invito a que vengas el año próximo. Soy Nani Meléndez López con UIWtv en español.
Muchísimas gracias, Nani. Bueno, cardenales, estas son todas las noticias en español por el día de hoy. Mi nombre es Daniel Janselson y ahora los dejo con el segmento de los deportes.
Hello, Cardinals. I'm Brittany Nelson for UIWtv Sports. March Madness officially ended Monday night as North Carolina outs Gonzaga 71-65 to clinch their sixth national title and finish their comeback from last season's upsetting loss. This was Gonzaga's first appearance in the championship and finished the season 37-2. In campus sports, our men's and women's track and field teams competed last Saturday, where the men beat the 4x800 meter by 13 seconds. In the women's 200 meter, LaShonda Simmons finished with the season's best at 24.67, and Tiffany Mays gained a new personal record of 25 seconds flat. In the field events, Brianna Bogowski threw a 10.54 meter in shot put, and McKenna Moses matched her personal record with a mark of 3.35 meters in pole vaulting. Head coach Derek Rydell said the amount of school records we set this weekend was a fantastic early season weekend for us. Support the team at their next meet this weekend, April 7th through 8th at the annual UIW Invitational. Women's tennis fell short last Friday to Southeastern Louisiana 4-1, but came back and earned a conference win of 5-2 the next day. Rachel Sadiq came through with a tiebreaker win of 10-7 to give UIW the victory. The team will play here at home this Saturday, April 8th, when they take on Stephen F. Austin, and after a 2-week break, the men's tennis will compete this Saturday at Texas A&M Corpus Christi. Good luck! A big congratulations to the softball team for gaining their 700th win in the program's history. Last Saturday, they defeated Houston Baptist 4-3, and the team picked up one more win against UTEP Monday afternoon after defeating the Miners 5-2, but fell short the next game 11-3 after 5 innings. The ladies will be on the road this weekend as they take on Northwestern State. The baseball team put up a tough fight against SFA, but lost in a 3-game series last weekend. But the team turned around their 8-game losing streak with a dramatic 17-9 victory over Texas Southern on Tuesday. The boys will take on Utah Valley this weekend. Football is back in action for spring training, and I headed to the field this week to talk to the team. Football is thought of as a spring sport, but our Cardinals practice year-round to stay on top of their game. The players run drills and formations to gear up for the spring game.
It's a period of time where we emulate what it's like in the fall, but it's a chance for us to take our young guys and put them through 15 practices, and that's all we can have is 15.
You see a lot of growth in guys that redshirted in the fall, in the spring, and then guys that are going from their first year to second year also, you see a lot of growth there. So it's fun for that as a coach, and then schematically you get to try new things.
Ultimately, spring practices get the athletes focused and back into the grind for the 2017-2018 season.
Spring prepares us for the fall season because it gives us a chance to go out and work on all our new plays. We have a new offense, so
for the fall, we expecting to be better on defense and offense, and you just have to love it coming out here.
It looks like our fellow Cardinals are hard at work and dedicated to win. The spring game is set for April 8th at 6:30 p.m., so come out and support the team. Reporting for UIWtv, I'm Brittany Nelson. That wraps up your sports update, Cardinal fans. I'm Brittany Nelson, and stay tuned for your local weather.
Good afternoon, Cardinals. It's shaping up to be a wonderful spring day. Right now, 65 in San Antonio, 41% humidity, and your dew point sitting at 41% as well. Your satellite radar showing this low pressure system right here. That's putting a tornado warning right in central Florida right now. We have cloud cover coming into our area. This yellow region right here, that is the cloud cover. That's also bringing those tornado warnings to the central Florida area. Temperatures right now, 64 in Eagle Pass, you are our hot spot. 65 in San Antonio, a little bit cooler in the hill country and a little bit cooler in the eastern zone as they get a little bit more cloud cover. This blue shading up here, that's going to come into our area. It's going to cool us off for the next couple of days. So it's going to be a beautiful rest of your week. Your 7-day forecast. We're going to start heating up for the rest of the week, and Monday and Tuesday, those are the days we're looking out for a severe thunderstorm warning, but we're going to keep that updated for you. I'm meteorologist Ceci Gutierrez. Thank you for joining me, Cardinals.
Well, that's all we have for you, Cardinals.
Make sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter and Instagram.
Thanks for tuning in. Let's go Cardinals.